Welcome to Berlin. This city has an incredible mix of history, culture, and modern flair. During our visit, we explored both iconic sites and lesser-known treasures. Let me show you some of these highlights. We begin at Berlin Hauptbahnhof, the city's central train station and Europe's largest railway station. This impressive multi-level hub reflects the efficiency and scale of Berlin's infrastructure, linking the city to the rest of Europe. The architecture is striking with its glass roof and open, spacious design, making it more than just a transportation center, it's a gateway to the rest of Berlin. We stayed at the Amano Grand Central Hotel, conveniently located across the street from the Hauptbahnhof. The Brandenburg Gate is a neoclassical landmark from the 18th century. Initially it stood for peace, but during the Cold War it became a symbol of division. Today it represents unity after the Berlin Wall came down in 1989. Standing here you can almost sense the weight of history that unfolded on this very ground. Just a short walk away is the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe. The memorial consists of 2,711 concrete slabs of different heights spread across a large uneven field. Walking through its narrow paths creates a disorientating and somber feeling, reminding visitors of the immense loss of the Holocaust. We went to Checkpoint Charlie, perhaps the most famous crossing between East and West Berlin during the Cold War. This site once saw tense standoffs between Soviet and American forces, and today it's a reminder of that era. A nearby museum has exhibits about escape attempts from East Berlin and life behind the Iron Curtain. You can even buy a piece of the Berlin Wall here. For a stunning view of Berlin, head up to the top of the Berlin TV Tower. At over 1,200 feet, it's the tallest structure in Germany. From the observation deck, you get a 360-degree view of the city, and on a clear day, you can see for miles. Built by East Germany as a symbol of socialist progress, it offers a unique perspective of the city. Close by, we stroll through the Nicholas Quarter, one of Berlin's oldest neighborhoods dating back to the 13th century. With cobblestone streets and medieval buildings, it feels like stepping back in time. It's perfect for a peaceful afternoon with cafes, shops, and the beautiful Nikolaikirche, Berlin's oldest church. One of Berlin's cultural treasures is Museum Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to 5 major museums. The Altes Museum houses an impressive collection of classical artifacts, from sculptures to jewelry from ancient Greece and Rome, giving a glimpse into long-lost civilizations. Also on Museum Island is the majestic Berlin Cathedral, with its massive dome dominating the skyline. Inside, it's just as stunning, with intricate mosaics and a grand organ. You can even climb to the top of the dome for a spectacular view of the city, including all of Museum Island below. To see Berlin from a new angle, we took a 1-hour boat ride on the Spree River, winding through the city. This relaxing tour offers views of major landmarks, including the Reichstag, Museum Island, and government buildings, all from the water. Speaking of the Reichstag, this historic parliamentary building is another must-see. Damaged during World War II and later restored, it's now home to Germany's parliament. Its glass dome symbolizes government transparency. Walking up inside the dome gives you a panoramic view of Berlin and a look into Germany's political history. For a burst of color and creativity, we visited the East Side Gallery. This open-air gallery runs over a mile along the longest surviving section of the Berlin Wall. After the wall came down, artists from around the world painted murals here depicting hope, change, and freedom. It's a powerful example of transformation. Berlin's architecture is also striking. Highlights include the Humboldt Forum, a vast cultural center blending old and new in the reconstructed Berlin Palace. Contrasting to the Humboldt Forum is the new modern 3XN Cube building, a Danish firm designing innovative, sustainable buildings that add to Berlin's skyline. At Potsdamer Platz, you can feel the energy of modern Berlin. Once divided by the wall, it's now a bustling area filled with high-rises, shopping, dining, and theaters, a true symbol of Berlin's post-reunification transformation.
Es Festchen aus, 1, 2, Xufa, da hat so manche braver Mann, 1, 2, Xufa.
Alexanderplatz is another iconic square in Berlin. Known for its lively atmosphere, it's a major shopping, dining, and cultural hub. we were excited to explore the square to take in its vibe and see the famous Weltuhr, the world time clock. Finally, one of Berlin's quirkiest symbols is the Ampelmann traffic lights, with their little red and green figures and hats. Designed in the 1960s in East Berlin, they become a beloved icon and appear on souvenirs throughout the city. It seems like a lot, but of course there's so much more to do and see in this fabulous city. On our next visit to Berlin, we hope to explore the Tiergarten, which is Berlin's largest park. We also hope to visit Charlottenburg Palace, the largest palace in Berlin. Another site on our list is the Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church. The Berlin Zoo is believed to be the oldest and most popular zoo in the world. It has more than 1,300 species. Last but not least, we're excited to visit the Pergamon Museum. Much more generally, it houses some of the major archaeological finds of ancient civilizations, the famous Pergamum altar and the Ishtar Gate of Babylon. It is currently under renovation and will be reopening in the spring of 2027. Berlin is endlessly fascinating, whether you're reflecting on history at the Holocaust Memorial, admiring the East Side Gallery murals, or taking in the views from the TV Tower. Every part of Berlin tells a story. It's a place where past and present meet, making it an unforgettable destination. We can't wait to come back again.